Y apostando en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana en la contacto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
¿Qué tal hecho mi español muy malo? Muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach and 40 deep with mis hermanos.
Oh shit, he's going yard.
Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for
He did? The fuck? It's random. That's what I did. Little League. $7 p.m.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Dinelson Lamet gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping up is Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
And now pitch on the way. And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Fouled away. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
All right, Jared.
breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
I thought he blocked already, to be honest.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. On to first, and there were two down. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Lifetime versus this arm. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Oscar Yinowa will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And he misses there. 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Rizzo was there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Luis Arias comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And you can see there the Reds have won their series, so the winner here gets a date with Cincinnati to decide the NL crown. So 2 out, nobody on. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Reyes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed. Ill-advised swing that time.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count remains full. He'll try it again, 3-2. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch on its way.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. From the stretch, the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. We are still scoreless. Bichette. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch of the AV on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
Ooh, I called it.
A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he misses, ball four.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Next up is Reese McGuire. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Cronenworth backs up a bit and he takes
How is a
charge for the
bullpen
first
change any different than a normal changeup?
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Standing in now, number 13, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the 1-0. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second home run of the series, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Sherton Apostle.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Three runs already home here.
No, it's not. Talking about in Kales, you need to
Lifted down the line in left. Arias is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and now digging in will be Sam Hilliard.
Disallow.
Now the pitch.
Can you hear me now?
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
I don't know who to put in.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the
what
second.
A pitch though by Nelson, man, to get out of the inning. That was nasty. Could have used a little bit more of that.
So here's Trey Mancini. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Whoa, Noah Ramirez's curveball breaks
Getting a
hell.
run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
You can't hear me in what?
From the stretch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from
has all
over.
my
Gotta
audio
stay on
shared.
top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Whatever. God, Noah's nasty.
1-0 delivery. Hit out towards second. Right to him.
He just K'd.
That's out number 1.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Can you hear me on the Twitch stream now?
The next to hit.
What? I just had an error in my application. Oh my god.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on.
It made me, I'm going water.
Right side. Rizzo was there. Throw in time at first for
that's so
number 2.
fucked.
Batting eight. The
Great.
Wilson.
So the bases are empty with 2
Oh my
gone
god,
now.
dude, it went all the way back. Oh my god.
He's set. Here it comes. As he'll get caught chasing
No,
a bad
not a
one
single
there,
fucking
strike 1.
thing.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
0-2 count. Here's the
Yeah,
pitch.
it's basically over. I had my reliever going in. Oh, that sucks. Who knows if I'm even going to get him this time, though? Who even knows?
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Dude, it's going to take me forever to even get to that point.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Padres down in order. Still down 3-0. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Tommy Pham. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And now the first pitch.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Dude, my team's like going off now.
Lifted in the air toward the line in right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Pham stands at second with no outs. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swing and a flare down the line. Coming in is Smith. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Castellanos and Eloy got in the home run derby again.
Soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
My team's doing better this time. Blessing in disguise. Oh, you read my mind again.
Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his
Check
manager.
the also.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the
Bulldog
third baseline.
Dick does another no-hitter.
Castellanos.
And it's fouled away.
Torkelson's an all-star, see, in my opinion.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Oh, the Rockies just traded for
And
Aaron
fouls this one
Nola.
off.
They made a move.
The next 1-2 pitch.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get to Chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
No.
He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now that.
So here's Tyler Naquin. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First offering on its way.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
2 out with the man at first. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count remains 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Rockies lead this one 4-0. Tyro Estrada digging in now. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Estrada, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Jake.
Should I just do it for Julio again, or should I see if I can get someone better?
Get someone better.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
I'm getting
I love everything this pitcher's got working right
sounds
now.
like a good
The
deal.
game restarted for a
He's
reason.
got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball
Alright,
command
now I
and
need to see
a
if I can
nice
find
early
that
feel for his
trade.
off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now.
Oh, Quinn Priester.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt.
I decided to go with Quinn Priester this time.
Specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He flew out in his last debut.
The catcher, number 7,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 13.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 13. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Into the box, Sherton Apostle. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Four runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Here now the 2-2. To the left side, but it's well fouled. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a liner. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Now it'll be Sam Hilliard. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Smith, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Colorado, but they're in front 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Standing in as the DH, Franmil Reyes.
The designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
Here's the pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. No problem here. 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
This is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
So that will bring in Byron Buxton as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Suarez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Now the 3-0 offering. Buxton's able to lay off there, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So now here is Trey Mancini. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Mancini has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Doing nothing.
1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
All right, boys. I think this is a good stopping point for me.
All right.
Even though I didn't make any progress.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's
I'm about it. Yeah, I'm leaving right now. I'll be on tomorrow.
Up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
See you.
The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4.
What are we gonna do?
Guys now that have increased base via the base on ball.
Nothing.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So stepping in is Malik Smith, grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering. Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More on tap from Game 5.
Fired at a home run and throw no-hitter. Oh my God, how does he do it? Bulldog dig.
Now to bat, Tommy Pham singled in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Zone for him, and he takes a called strike two. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, I saw it.
Ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Padres, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.